Hello, everyone. We are live for our first debut, if you want to say, of our month of moms. And we all know moms deserve one heck of a lot more than just a day in the month of May. So all month long, we will be interviewing moms in our practice that we think are doing amazing things. And tonight, the first mom that we're going to be featuring in the month of May is Miss Carrie. And this will be the first time we're bringing someone in. So I'm going to, let's see, add. It says it's adding you. Hi, Heather. We did it!
We did!
I really didn't know how this was going to work, so this is perfect.
Yeah, it's good.
Let me guess, did you use your new makeup?
I did a live.
It looks awesome. I watched your review on how to apply, so I got to take that info on practicing.
Yes.
And I haven't had a pedicure yet, so we're safe on video.
But you're wearing earrings.
Hey, I'm trying. All right,
Baby steps.
You're gonna have to work a while on me. It's been a long process.
That's okay. You're beautiful.
Thank you. Nails are always done, so I have that as a minimum.
Right.
So as many of you can see, obviously an area that I put on the back burner is makeup and jewelry and all that stuff, even though I love it. And Carrie's always so beautiful. I love her hair. Her hair is my favorite thing ever. And we're working on it. She just hasn't been around me enough yet to rub off completely.
I don't know. I think I would probably rather be you. You're healthier.
That's what we're going to talk about tonight. I want to talk about that and honor what you've been doing to get healthy in your life. So we did this earlier with Brandy. So I'm just going to kind of start with the first thing that I asked her was, you're a mom. You have how old's Evan?
He's going to be 12.
12. Okay. So you're a mom and you're trying to work this journey of life and health and figure out this whole thing. Give me your thoughts. Like, what's worked for you? Give moms some advice. What are your thoughts on all of it?
Oh, Lord. I don't know. I feel like it's a really big struggle all the time. Okay. I'm not a very healthy person, but I think that chiropractic care was and is probably like my first step to any form of health.
Okay. Like an introduction?
Yeah, like an introduction, because I mean, I eat healthy-ish. I'm not like a terrible eater. But I could do way better. But
I think many moms can understand that.
Yeah, and I feel like I have some good like everyday staples that are healthy. You know what I mean? So like a piece of fruit and like scrambled eggs for breakfast. So I figure if I can at least get like one that's healthy, that's better than none.
Absolutely. Totally agree.
Yeah. So other than that, I mean, I feel like just, well, you know, Lee.
Yes.
So eating healthier is much more of a challenge when he's involved. It's just, there's donuts everywhere, and I can't stop some things. I feel like I ate a lot healthier before we moved back in together, but yeah, I don't have any advice on being healthy. The only healthiest thing I do is come to chiropractic care.
Well, that's okay. We'll start there. But what you said is really something that's great for moms to also discuss, because a lot of people think it has to be perfection. A lot of people think, I mean, I know a lot of people comment on Dr. Cody and I, and they think it's just so easy. And it's been years. It's taken us years to get where we're at. Every year,
Right.
it's just a little thing, a little thing. This year we do this, and we're like, wow, how did we do that last year? So
Yeah.
I will, and the other thing you brought up that I think I would say a lot of moms talk about, but I don't think they're willing to own up to. So I really actually appreciate you saying that is it can be very difficult when you want to make healthy choices, but you don't have a family dynamic that's on board. That can
Yes.
be, yes, I want to eat healthy, but now there's all the temptations around because the first thing I tell you is get rid of all of it. Just don't have it in the
Right.
house.
Right.
So I love that you're actually aware of that though, because the fact that you're aware of it means at least you see it and you already said it. Like, okay, I have a strategy. One thing, I'm going to have a healthy meal in the morning. I'm going to start it out right then and there. I think that's
Right.
awesome. It's a start.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing you can do.
Right.
Um,
I tried. That's all I got.
well,
That's it.
I love that you said chiropractic, which it's fun doing the live because we really have no idea what's going to be said. And we don't, we're in the office, you come in, you have a life you need to get to. So we adjust, we talk real quick, and then we're out. It's really cool to know that chiropractic was kind of your first opening into that world.
Yeah.
And just, I mean, I know we're live, but on a personal side, man, I'll help you however we can. Rhythms, rituals, tips, try this for 3 weeks, see how it works. We'll help you out however we can. But I love that you said that because I would say that's the majority of people once they become lifetime members is they say,
Yeah.
I thought I was getting more, I thought I was getting adjusted, but it turned out to be more. So that's awesome.
Right. Right.
You're
Yeah.
on
Like
the
every time I come into the office, I feel guilty for still being a smoker.
Well,
I
I'm not
I
going to deny
know.
that's like the number one thing I want to get away from you.
I know. But I mean, at least I feel guilty. That's like part of the step.
Step one, maybe.
Yeah. Guilt.
What does Tammy say? Tammy says, I eat healthy most of the time, but ice cream is my weakness. I love it way too much. Yeah, that used to be my weakness. It took me almost 4 years to get away from wanting to have an organic, clean, good, but ice
Yeah.
cream. That took me a long time to actually get away from. Now it almost makes me sick. But before, every night, some people have a glass of wine. I have a bowl of ice cream.
So you
Not
guys,
a
you
good.
guys don't do dairy though, do you?
Now we
Or do
don't.
you? No, you just
Nope.
do like almond and coconut milk and that
Yes.
stuff. Okay.
Yep. Yep. And now,
I
crazy, but you can even get good ice cream that way.
Yeah. I mean, I have tried so many times to get on board with the almond and coconut milk.
Yeah.
It's just like it's not creamy. And you're
Nope,
just like,
it's not. If you're looking for a complete substitute, it won't work. There's some ways to play around with it, but it's not the same, and it's more so you have to go away from it for so long, and then you don't miss it, and you just
yeah.
accept what the new one is, if that makes sense. Because even
Yeah, 'cause
creamers, I know people in their creamers, they use it, and it's still not the same.
no, I know. I've tried, and I don't like hazelnut, so when I use almond milk in my coffee, that's
Yeah.
what it reminds me of, and I hate hazelnut coffee, and I'm just like, oh my God, I'd rather drink it black. Just put some
Well,
ice
that
cubes in it,
works.
drink it black.
Then we'll just go black. That works for me.
Yeah.
All right, so let me see. So, since you brought up chiropractic care, I'll ask you this one is if you met a mom that was hesitant about chiropractic care, how would you talk to that mom, whether it was for her or for her child? Just what would you say now that you're a mom that's been through this a little while?
Well, I feel like if I had to say anything, I would say when I was younger, my mom knew that I had scoliosis, but they never really addressed it. So the amount that it took on, like the toll that it took on my body over time, because one side is ultimately stronger than the other,
Yes.
or maybe they're both not, or however it works, however the scoliosis degree is. But I always had problems with weakness in like the right side of my body.
Yep.
So like my joints and my knees and my hips were always popping. So there was a lot of discomfort. There was a lot of things in life that maybe if this would have been available to my mom, I wouldn't have went through as much as I did. and had as much pain as I did. So
Yeah.
like, I know, well, financially, that's always the issue for a lot of people. And, you know, even people around me are like, why are you doing that? Why are you putting yourself, like, you know, in debt? I'm like, because I feel like if we don't do it, then maybe later on down the line, we'll say, we wish we would have done it.
Yeah.
And especially for Evan. Yeah, especially for Evan. And I can say that it has helped him in so many areas. Before he started getting adjusted, he was, you know, diagnosed with ADHD and all that. And his attitude, he's a lot more calm. People don't see it because when they see Evan, they see like this crazy little Mexican jumping bean. But he is way more calm and rational than he was before. Yes. So, I mean, and he knows, like, when you guys were on vacation, he's like, I can't wait until they come back. Like, I need an adjustment, you know. And then people are like, why? Like, but people are like, you're setting yourself up to keep having to do something. And I'm like, but if you weren't doing it, like, those subluxations would still be there, and they would just be getting worse and worse and worse. And so would your condition. So,
right.
You know, I mean, I wish everybody was as into it and believed in it like we do. Mm-hmm. But there's so many misrepresentations of it out there where people have had harmful experiences.
Yeah.
And so they're scared.
Yep. Yeah, we had a girl in today. She almost had a panic attack just stepping into the office because she was hurt so badly at another office. And it wasn't, I don't even think it was local, but we had to, everything is going to probably take 2 to 3 times longer than it normally would for a patient, but I need her to feel comfortable. She's so scared, but yet she's so bad that she knows if she doesn't do something, it's going to be surgery. Right. So it's either the option is start working on it or surgery.
Yeah.
It's so scary.
Right. And surgery, you're taking a chance, like a really big chance. So
yeah, and unfortunately the odds are against you, which is even worse.
Yeah, and you could turn out okay, a little better, or you could be worse.
Yep.
Debilitated. Who knows? But I mean, I would rather come and get an adjustment than go and get a surgery. I mean,
all day, every day, like me.
Yeah, and
I love that you brought that up.
Yeah, and I can just tell the difference between like when I come and when I don't come. I know that like Sunday night, I'm like, oh, I can't wait until tomorrow. You know what I mean? I'm just like, and I know I don't do the Denerol. I really never could get on the Denerol boat, and I will admit it. But you know I should. I think about it sometimes. I'm like, oh, I should go home and do that, and then I come home and
things get in the way. Yeah. So I want to speak to, you had mentioned finances, and that's a great topic because what you said is the thing that I honor and love working with most. And it's people who are saying, okay, it's like you have that forward thinking mindset that's saying, okay, I have a problem right now. And you've had a problem for years, decades. And unfortunately, your scoliosis, it didn't improve in the last 20 years. So I can kind of guess it's probably not going to magically improve, going forward either. Right. So when you bring that up, I like hearing that on my end, just personally, because that's my mindset. I will beg, borrow, steal for anything for my family. If I think it's going to bring them to a higher level of health, I'll move mountains. I don't care what I have to do. Right. And that mindset I really honor and I love working with, because you're going to get 150% from me. Like, yes, we need to get you better, because then when you're grandma 25 years from now, I've been thinking about children for at least 25 more years. But you want to be that grandma that's not going, I have scoliosis, I can't lift up my grandkid, I can't run and play with my 4-year-old grandkid, I can't go on the slide. I've got to be the old grandma that's sitting on the side just watching and smiling. So I love that you are forward thinking enough to say, I'm putting in the work now
Hmm.
But when I'm 60, I'm not going to be rolling down the driveway in a wheelchair like the rest of you, which unfortunately start watching. 60-year-olds aren't very healthy anymore. I used to think
No.
60 was really not that young, and now some people that are 60, I would have guessed 70. It's crazy.
Yeah, I know. It is. Yeah. Like, I know what you're saying. It's like I can see through the trees, I guess.
Yes. Yes.
Beyond the trees. Like, instead of like what's right in front of me. Yeah, I know I might be in a tighter spot right now, but I know
Right.
once I get to that point where hopefully, I mean, you never know, but hopefully I can get like an adjustment every 2 weeks. Then I'm not on that scale, but I'm
You're
still, I'm
maintaining.
not, yeah, I'm maintaining. I'm not getting worse.
Yep.
So,
Oh yeah, and
I mean,
I can at least test you. You will definitely get there. I don't even question that.
yeah,
And that maintenance mindset, a friend of ours, we always tease him because he's heavily comparing the dental and the chiropractic industry always. But he
yeah,
is right. You know, we've heard it. Let's all admit it. Once you go to the chiropractor, you've got to always go for the rest of your life. I've heard it a million times. And no, you don't have to. Anybody can stop at any time. The question does become, though, okay, well, there's no spine transplants. Like, you can replace teeth. So when are you
right,
going to stop brushing your teeth? Like, well, I'm not. Well, what if you get a cavity? Well, I'm going to fix the cavity, but I'm going to keep brushing my teeth. Well, what if you
right,
don't have cavities? I'm still going to brush my teeth. And we're the same idea, is like maintain it so you don't have to go backwards.
right. Stop flossing for 2 years and see how much your dental bill increases. I mean,
Yes, that only
even
going to make
just
you
that,
happy.
yeah, even just that once a day flossing is like once a week getting adjusted.
Exactly. Ooh, you are good. New marketing agent. We're hiring her tomorrow. Heather, Amanda, get her signed up. Be your new
Yeah,
other side business.
I know. Let's do it.
So you talked about Evan, but I'm curious on a mom standpoint, how is your life different now that you've brought chiropractic into your life that you're willing to share?
Yeah. Well, I don't have as much pain. I don't have as
Good.
much discomfort. Would help if I had a good mattress. Levin Furniture, boo.
Oh,
Okay, I just put that out here because I'm doing it. I already wrote them a really bad 1-star Google review, and I said if I could have given you no stars, I would have, but it's not an option. So, I would probably feel better if I got a better mattress because I wake up every morning hurting. But
wow.
before I got this really crappy mattress, I was 5 months in, and I was a lot more. I noticed that my bra straps, one wasn't always constantly falling down. I was more in tune with my posture, how I was sitting. So you would try and sit better. You wouldn't try and sit on a leg. Just, better things for your health to
Yeah.
feel better, to look better, and, things like that. So yeah, less pain, definitely. Less discomfort.
Love it. I'll throw one in, and I don't know if I've even said it to you. This is kind of sad because we talk and we joke and we smile and we laugh. But I feel like since I've met you, your smile has been bigger and better and brighter.
Yes.
And more so just like, and I'm saying this so respectfully, and I
Yeah.
know I'm one of them. I can see it on my face. I know I am. I'm an exhausted mom, and we all push it, and we push, 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 and we work, and we love on people, and we take care of people. And I felt like when I first met you, you were a fun loving. I loved your energy, but I could tell you were tired. Like moms can pick up on it. Like I know you're pushing, but let's have fun. And
Right.
now I feel like when I open the door to see you, I have like really light, bouncy, fun energy.
Yeah.
Even if
Yeah.
you're having a bad day, you just seem so okay. We're here. We're good.
Yeah.
So
Like, just keep trucking. You know what
love
I
it.
mean? Like, no, yeah, I totally, yeah. And I have had more energy. So, I have thyroid problems and stuff like that. But I do have more energy. I'm not as in much like discomfort. So all in all, it's, plus I've got to know all of you people. I come in, I have a question, I'm like, hey, Dr. Amanda, what do you do for moisturizer? You're like, I don't.
Quit telling everybody my secrets.
But
now he's got that under wraps.
Right. But I mean, I can ask you anything, and that's the nice part. And Evan loves you, and it's like a family atmosphere when you come in. It's your, oh, how's the baby, Heather? How's this? And you genuinely care about each other. So it's
Absolutely
awesome on top of all that other health benefits. Well,
I appreciate the kind words. We're supposed to be honoring you, but I do appreciate those words. So we'll have a special thank you for you in the office on Monday. So I really appreciate you doing this. I know it was like, hey, do you want to do this? And you said yes, and you were the first one. So I appreciate your willingness.
Yeah, no problem. I have to get used to lives anyway with this makeup.
Right. So this is just practice.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. And I will see you at the office on Monday.
You will.
Awesome. See ya.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Do I just